Hello, my name's Steve and I'm the bakery manager at Bognor Regis Tesco. I'm here to present my 3D CV to you today. I'm going to do it around the process of making bread and link each ingredient to an aspect in my life. First of all, I'm going to start with the water. This is the ingredient in the bread which holds it all together, so therefore this signifies my family. I was born October 1st, 1988 in St Richard's Hospital in Chichester. I've lived in Bognor Regis all my life, except for when I was a small child. I stayed in America for 10 months. My early childhood was spent wrestling with my brothers, playing football, swimming and going to school. In 2008 I met my girlfriend Vicky, and within 5 months we'd moved in together in a flat, and then in 2010 my beautiful little boy Oliver came along, which certainly took my responsibilities to the next level, a parent. By this time we were a bit tight in the small flat, so we then moved to our first bungalow. And then in 2013 my little princess Isabel came along. That's certainly a daddy's little girl, which then made my family complete. The next ingredient I'm going to talk about is the flour. So this is the base ingredient for the loaf of bread, so therefore this signifies my education. I went to Chichester High School for boys and enjoyed studying food technology and tourism. I was still very into football, however not good enough to get on the team, so David Beckham I was not. I left there in 2005 with a good set of GCSE grades, and still a good love for the tourism and the catering industry. I then went to Chichester College and left there with 3 A-levels in travel and tourism and IT, an MVQ level 2 and 3 in catering, and also a level 2 Virgin certified certificate in airline cabin crew, but we won't go there. The next ingredient I'm going to talk about is the yeast, which this is the ingredient in the bread that makes it develop and grow and stretch, which is my career. So that's what I want to do with my career, develop. At the age of 13 I started in Pagan Beach Cafe, and started as a kitchen boy, just washing up and making the teas and stuff. I was there for 5 years and left at the age of 18 due to it being seasonal work. Within a week I started at Tesco's on .com, just doing 18 hours a week whilst I also went to college. I would also work on other areas, doing overtime, so everything from security to counters, even on the clothing department. In 2007 I left college and decided to join the bakery team. I worked my way up the ranks through there up until 2009 when I was signed off as a skilled baker, and then by 2010 as the bakery team leader. I worked hard on my options and developing myself, and by 2012 I had my placement as the bakery manager in Bognor, and by May 2012 I was signed off and appointed as bakery manager within the Bognor Bakery, and currently working hard on my senior team options as we speak. In 2013 I've been put on 2 group roles for bakery, one by Mosen and one by David, in order to help lead and coach the other bakeries on our group to get them to a higher standard, and just generally working shoulder to shoulder with the team and the bakery manager. It's also opened other opportunities, such as the store managers and the deputy managers coming to my store, learning the importance of bakery and profitability, and also getting to learn how to make a windmill. We've also we've been the trial store for the Loving Every Mouthful food experience evenings, which has gone down very well with the customers. They basically come, get a short tour around the bakery, a presentation and lots of samples for them to try. So that's gone very well. The next ingredient I'm going to go on to is the additives. So this is the part of the loaf which makes it individual and unique, such as an olive loaf, a tiger loaf or a cheese loaf. So therefore this signifies my hobbies and interests, as it makes me unique and individual. So my main hobby is football. I'm a massive Newcastle United fan. I want to say it's because of when I was younger, my family are from there, but it's mainly to do with my love of Alan Shearer. He was certainly a role model and icon for me when I was growing up. And I went to my first football game when I was just 7. As you can see, I was quite a looker. I went to watch England versus Poland and we won 2-1, and it was certainly a memorable moment in my life. I played football from the age of 9 to 16 for a team called Bognor Hawks, which my dad was the manager of. Probably the only reason why I got picked, but still played anyway. One of my strong interests in life, I've got a real love for animals, so I enjoy going to the zoo, aquariums and even like farms with the children. I've got quite a small farm of animals of myself at home. I've got 3 cats, Dizzy, Tony and Christopher, 4 rabbits, Waggers, Ethel, Rex and Casper, and 2 tropical fish tanks. We won't go into the names for the fish because they are all named and we will be here all night. My favourite animal is the zebra. Not only due to the colour and the fact that I like the look of them, it also represents individuality and balance, which I feel is quite a good thing in my life. So, if all the ingredients are in the loaf of bread, you will get something looking like this, a nice little loaf. However, if all the ingredients aren't in the bread, it will not be complete and therefore not be up to the quality and standard that you require. So therefore that's pretty much like life. If all the aspects aren't there, it's not going to be whole. So I just want to quickly touch on my brand and sort of my legacy really. So one of the things I stand for is coaching, leading other people to do their best. So progressing people with me. So at the moment I've had 2 team leaders, both do their placements. One's awaiting sign off for bakery manager as we speak. Also helped other people on the apprenticeship scheme. So it's always about when I'm moving on, who's then moving behind me, as in to always ensure that the business is flowing. I also represent high standards and operate a 10 daily motto. So therefore the standards and the quality is a real key to my success, and also that is one thing that I strongly stand for. Thank you very much for listening.